So hello guys, at last place we have the Angel skin, being probably the worst skin in the entire game outside of book 1. Now the reason why I chose this one is the ugly design for the wings and other things, the color palette. It's mid anyways and the jump scare sound sucks. On to the next one. Next one up is Piggy, which is the first skin in the entire game, which is probably pretty nostalgic. But I can't deny its buns. It uses the same animation pack that most skins use in book 1, alongside the bat hitting jump scare. Overall, it's mid. After that, we have Mother, which is just Penny's mom, if you're wondering. Now, it's basically just the basic recolor with some tiny changes.
That's Mother.
But I do like it more, and the flower really seals the deal alongside the lifeless, soulless black eyes. Other than that, it's cool, I guess. And now we have Grandmother. Unfortunately, there's no grandfather one, but whatever. Anyways, after that inconsistency, it's like the rest of the skins. However, it has a lot more unique stuff with the pink eyes and hat, and I like it.
The basic
My
grandmother.
favorite part is especially the screaming jump scare where it goes like, ah! And then he kills the player, yeah. And now we have Memory, which is a skin that came out of Distorted Memory before Plant. Anyways, the actual skin
Uga, don't
is this
kill me.
black and white version of Penny holding up a bat. This is George's nightmare, but overall, I think the skin was supposed to be kind of scary.
We're gonna start off with
it really isn't. It's too low quality to be scary. I do appreciate the theme and the jump scare. It's cool. This is the devil skin, which is just like the angel skin if it was cooler. Well, not really, but it has some cool things. The wings look a bit better. He also has an orange eye, which is like insolence, guys. It's insolence. Other than that, I think, well, it does have the animation pack that other skins have. I think the coolest part about this skin is definitely the jump scare. It's 10 out of 10 for a book 1 jump scare, which is honestly insane. To be fair, and that's just biased since it's somewhat low quality, but I still think it's cool. I like the soundtrack too, even if it's kind of quiet. At least it solidifies the vibe alongside that really nice trident.
I will defend her with my blood and my.
And here we have the Pandy skin. Probably most of your guys' least favorite skins in book 1. But honestly, I kind of like it. I like the bamboo that she's holding up. Jump scare sounds nice. The green dress that she's wearing is nice. And the panda body is a bit weird, but I'll take it. It's a cool skin. And I wish more people didn't hate it as much, but I can kind of get the hate. Anyways. And now we have Zompiggy, which used to be literally my favorite book 1 skin in the game, but I've really changed my mind. I don't like it as much, but I really like the attention Minitoon did to putting the skull through the green body. It's pretty cool. The brown dress is also pretty well done. It doesn't look It also has a pretty cool jump scare, which I really like, with the bone trying to kill you. Overall, it's pretty solid, I guess. So here we have the teacher skin, or how I call it, Gloria, since that's her real name. Anyways, I like how it's an antelope. I think the face is pretty well done with her glasses. I like the yellow eyes that she puts on, and I think the ears are well done. That's all. And this is Skelly, the skin that needed an entire revival to be popular. Anyways, the skin is not really my favorite with the Bloxian skeleton package on top of a random piggy head. I really like the jump scare for real this time. It's really cool where he like smushes your ribs. It's an okay skin. The other animations are cool too. That's all. And now we have Doggy the goat, or should I say the dog? Anyways, even though the skin has really basic animations, I really like the purple vest that he wears alongside the eyes with the red and yellow. It's pretty cool and well done. And it's just a nice looking skin. Overall, he's just the goat with a fire axe. And this is Ellie, the main bot of the city map, which you can see I am in. I wish I liked this skin. The attention to detail actually looks pretty good for book 1 times, but I just don't like this skin that much. The spear is really cool. So this is Foxy, the most known TSB member, at least secret one because he got locked up and stuff. He's a pretty cool design, but his nose is way too big. Animations are nice, and let's face it, he has a knife. Who doesn't love the fact that he has a knife? This skin definitely gets a really knife out of 10. And this is the Mimi skin. I'm pretty sure this is like the 3rd safe place group skin in the entire game.
God,
I
God,
did not like her design, but now I really do.
Which way you going?
I think
Which way
it's
you
good.
going? Which way?
She has
Which way?
a short dress,
Which way, pal?
which is cool. Her pickaxe is kind of mid though. Also, she had a way better jump scare in the old times, but now it just sounds like I don't even know how to describe it. And this is Badgie, probably one of the most influential characters, not because of his main relevance to the story, but he came out when people thought the game was literally out of chapters. Just pretty cool and scary at the same time. However, he isn't really that good. He's a badger, and he got acid out of his
Badgie,
arm.
pretty straightforward.
It's kind of horrifying if you really
Badgie's
think
pretty
about
great.
it.
I mean,
Jump scare's nice and the
his
walk and the
pulling into
animations
solve
are
this,
nice too. But
tube.
Minitoon, can you please make the
Okay.
jump scare less loud? It's so loud. Anyways, this is Bunny, Minitoon's favorite character by a long shot, both metaphorically and literally with the crossbow. Anyways, onto the design. It's she's your typical short dress skin, but she has this really ugly like nose on her. It's just like a pink dot attached to her. It just looks really ugly. Doesn't fit the vibe that well. They also got rid of her patch, and there's this really cool scar you can see on her eye. The animations are also just mid. I do like the carrot in her jump scare though. Her jump scare is pretty cool. And that's the second jump scare to have a projectile, other than some other person that I'll be talking about. Torture. And yeah, that's really it. Now this is Daisy. I've heard that people just hate this skin for no reason, and I don't get why. She's like Bunny if she had an actually good design. She also took care of the big bad for book 2, which is kind of a bad idea, but whatever. She has a cool design. I like it with the red eyes even.
Whoop.
And I really love the plank and jump scare sound. And obviously the jump scare too, but I like the jump scare sound more. Just really cool. I like it. The bunny ears are well done and stuff. And this is Kitty. Probably one of my favorite designs from book 1 and my favorite long dress design in the entire game. Actually, no, that belongs to Sentinel, whatever. I still think the skin is really cool. I like the shovel that they have. Another thing, this skin sound design is really nicely made. Like the jump scare sound, the soundtrack you can hear in the background, it's all really cool. It's pretty horror-inducing to not really horror music, but I still think the house soundtrack is pretty well made. Overall, she's just a really good looking character, and that's why she's this high. And this is Dino Piggy, Bananaman's favorite skin in the game, by the way. But realistically, I can't lie, this one just looks like, just green and black mint and chip ice cream, I can't lie. Anyways, the design is okay. I think the animations where it really shines. The jump scare sound is really like nice. It's like just a roar, but it's cool. I'll say with the jump scare. Overall, it's a pretty neat design and skin. It's also kind of funny with the color scheme, which is alright. The skin, I will not put it in one place because of Bananaman. And this is Mousy, probably the book 1 skin with the most amount of cool details. Not that it's the best looking, but it just has cool details, which are nice. I like how they have robot legs, because they don't have legs in the vents of the mall chapter. They also have this really cool scythe chain looking weapon, which I think looks nice as this small little petite thing. And her jump scare sound is really nice and stuff. She's also a mouse, which is cool. Nothing much I can really say after that, other than her pink eye. And this is the Berry skin, which is probably the most underrated skin in Piggy, being pretty cheap and being pretty nice. I really like the unarranged glasses on him. It's a nice vibe touch. He also has a really nice soundtrack, which is cool. He also has this really cool jump scare sound that sounds like a bear, and it's cool. And this is Giraffe. He is also another member of the Safe Place. And I like his bat. His clothes are cool. I like the spots. They're well done. Overall, it's a mostly well done design, although he does look kind of simple. However, while I have been saying this a lot, the jump scare sound is just so special for the skin. And it's for all the trolling reasons. They heard it right there. Yeah. And this is Pony. You know, the most well-known person that we've really known about the TSB and other stuff. He's just really likable as a character. But this doesn't have to do with the character. This has to do with the skin. Skin just has okay. And I think the animations are actually pretty nice. However, he has a weird design with the white eye and stuff. I don't really think it's okay. I think the jump scare is just really forced sounding. I don't like it that much, but it's fine. It's okay. At least he doesn't have his helper bot animations. Other than that, it's like Pony the Horse. Wait, Pony the Pony. Yeah, his jump scares also, his music is pretty okay too. And this is Zizzy, probably the most famous one. And this is basically her after the refinery incident. I think the soundtrack is just so emotionally well done, even if it wasn't officially made by anybody. It just works so well. The feathers on her hat are so cool. Well, if everybody's an animal, how did she get those feathers? Anyways, I think she's really nice. Her animations are nice. It just, something about them feels like small and unexaggerated to a point. But I still think they're cool. Also, her jump scare literally stabs you in a Z position. Like, how cool is that? That's nice attention to detail. Other than that, she just has some cool relation to the story and other stuff. It's a nice way of stick as a skin, but I still think there's better ones up ahead. Overall, it's really fun. And this is Robbie, the main mod of Mall, where Georgie basically just hides in a corner for all the time. Anyways, he's not even an infected. He's like a droid, which is actually kind of cool if you really think about it. It's this like chainsaw arm. And the best part about him is probably the jump scare because his animations are okay. They could have been better for the time he was made, not gonna lie. But his jump scare animation is really cool. He also has another extremely loud jump scare that Minitoon cannot turn down the volume for some reason. Other than that, it's cool. He has like wires sticking out of him, that's nice. But other than that, let's just hope this droid just gets repaired one day. Oh wait, he does. Yeah, that's really it for right now. This is Georgie, another family of the Penny family. However, unlike the other ones, which were just long dresses, same animations, he got a revamp and it's honestly super cool. He got all these fresh new animations and nice design that looks like his actual design in the game, non-infected. I like how his animations were traditionally made, but they still look better than your average Book 1 animations. Overall, Minitoon just cooked up for this skin for such a very basic idea. Overall, this skin is pretty cool, and honestly one that I might even play once in and often. Other than that, there's not much else to say. And this is Clowny, the Book 1 skin that I mostly use the most. Mostly because it's just something that I really like. And obviously, I've said this a million times about the jump scare animation, blah blah blah. But this one's actually deserved. Not like the other ones that weren't deserved. Jump scare animation is just so well done with this 360 like spin. It's just so beautiful and well done. The Little Clown. He just has this nice, his looks are okay and stuff, but it's really the jump scare that seals the deal. His soundtrack is really fitting too, and it's pretty nice. Bro, how did he die in Carnival? Whatever, now that's really it for him, and his cool hammer too. Also, we can't forget about Classic Clowny, Classic Clowny, Classic Clowny, Classic Clowny. This is Ghosty, one of the community skins before we had the community skins tab. Anyways, he's just a ghost bear, and basically he wears this cool pirate hat. He has a nice, I forgot the name for his weapon, but it's still cool. The only thing I don't like is how weird the design is, alongside some of the transparent parts of him meshing and looking weird. Anyways, other than that, he died to grandma. What do I even say? Yeah, yeah, his jump scare sounds mid, really mid. I don't like it that much. But, I like his soundtrack a lot, to be honest, and that's really it. Although, yeah. And this is Torture. That sounds like torture. Well, they sound basically the same. But he's really cool because, first of all, Minitoon refuses to give out his identity, which is not really that cool, but I think another thing that's actually cool are the particle effects in his jump scare. These fire burning particle effects that look really good for Book 1 standards. They actually look beautiful. I really like it. Although I just like his white version from the Daily Skin Quest update better. I think his propane tank is also nicely done. Yeah, that's really it. Also, the gas line to the propane tank and the fire thing also moves with emotes, which is this is father, another redesign from the little brother and father redesigns for the lore. This one is just so much better in every single way. This better green, nice looking outfit with these blue jeans. He also is fat! Okay, just kidding. But actually, he is a bit chunkier on purpose for a bit of his body. I think it's really nice. He also just has your typical bat, which is probably the most advanced skin from book 1 to have a bat, which is pretty insane to think about. But other than that, he's just your average skin that some beginners do actually use, and he looks good. Can't say anything bad about him. And this is Parasite, the goat, the weird mutated pig goat. This thing is so well done, and I can't even lie. It's just, I love the weird tentacle growths from him. The white eye that was placed on him. The 3 white eyes that were placed on him. Made him look like this weird alien. His jump scare sound is really well done. Love it. Nothing else to say. Yeah, it's his peak alongside his peak jump scare. And this is Tigry, a skin that I've been wanting to. Oh my gosh, put on some freaking pants, bro. And she put on some freaking pants. Okay, other than Minitoon's weird off, freaking will not put in pants. He has one of the best animated jump scares in book 1 with a nice jump scare sound too. He also has these cool double daggers, which are just really nice. He has this insolence eye. Just kidding. It's just an orange eye. Other than that, pink, purple, I guess looks good. But there's not much to really say about him. If, I don't know, just put in some pants to make him look a little bit better. He has another thing on his shoulder. That's really it. And this is Billy. He's probably some people's favorite skin in book 1. Why, you may ask? Well, it's just the magnificent modeling of Tenacious Flea. The skin is such a big improvement from the old version of it that I can't even lie. Although both versions of it were cool. He's this hardworking worker. It looks really cool. But his animations are probably the best in book 1. I can't even lie. It's just so smooth. Most of his animations are just, all of them are so smooth. It's really cool. I really like it. The jump scare sound is cool. It's just everything. It's really nice. But there's 2 other better skins in the game. Better. And this is Mr. P, the big bad of book 1. To be fair, he wasn't even that bad, but he still caused the entire outbreak and stuff. It was really messed up. But anyways, other than that, he really misses his white. What was I saying again? This Metal Clock, Metal Gear thing is just so cool. His cyborg design, the flower, his hat, the job application thing, like, it's just all so well done. I just really like the design, and the R15 looks really cool. It's just so cool. I just say anything else. His jump scare is well done, and all of the rest of his animations are also extremely well done. It's 1,000 times better than Badgie's animations, which were in the same chapter. So there's also just a lot more robotic parts that just look really cool. I can't say anything else. Man, other than the fact that I think he's gonna die to the pop version of me in a couple of seconds. Come on, I'm waiting seconds. My name is Seconds, and I have to wait for this guy. Oh yeah. He's just, yeah. He's also probably the most rewarded book 1 skin, because, like, you gotta do this whole quest, and it just makes him feel more special in your inventory. Makes you feel more let in. And there we go. And this is the captain, the absolute GOAT, the captain of the 7 seas, My bird Budgie! Budgie the parrot is an absolute goat for every single reason other than mine. The design with the cape hat is really cool. Just love how the yellow eyes and the little cheeks on them just look so well done. The feathers are so well done. Everything is so well done. The way that his hook design and overall, there's just so many cool things to list out. His theme is also really cool. I know it's just a generic, like, Captain of the Seven Seas theme, but I just think it's just, like, really cool and nice. Also has some pretty funny jump scare sound, which I can't lie. It's just kind of funny if you think about it, because it's a chicken, but it's a parrot for a jump scare sound. Overall, there's just so many cool things. His design is also somewhat simplistic, if you could say that. But it's just like, you wouldn't like this. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching.